the Twin Cities, Minneapolis. That's the scene for the Mavericks. An absolute spark on the hardwood. Luka Doncic oozes creativity, and his side will be feeding off it in this contest as they wind it up for action at the Target Center. Mavs, T-Wolves, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And checking out his splits, you can tell he's taken more of a backseat in their offensive game plan the last 10 games. His usage rate isn't as high, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a stretch of fatigue.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And for Minnesota, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And now that we're late into the season, Grant, what do you think teams are trying to accomplish?
Well, you know, B.A., for the playoff teams, it's all about getting the best seed and matchup possible. And, of course, for those lottery teams, just continuing to develop and build winning habits.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Edwards against Irving. Doncic outside. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Irving. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Conley passes to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. The three-pointer off the mark. And Dallas with possession. Pass to Doncic. Back to Jones. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Gafford with a screen on Conley. The 3. And Luka Doncic good for 3.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Now here's Conley. Last game for him, he had 14. Tries a 10-footer. Gafford grabs the miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
They just couldn't get it done against this team last time. Their starters got into quick trouble because of some cheap fouls.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Now here's McDaniels. He had 10 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Irving. Here's Edwards. Shot. And good! There's another!
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. Got it.
Boy, somehow, some way, Irving guides some tough shots home. That is a special skill.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Outside Irving. Doncic against Conley. Back to Irving. Out to the right wing. The three from Washington. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Jones. Gafford with the ball. Outside for Irving. For 3 from deep. Here's Doncic, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A dangerous corner pocket shot from Luka Doncic. This guy is on point.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Conley passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Edwards for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
The Timberwolves trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Yeah, that mid-range arsenal is real for Karl Anthony Towns. This guy legit 3-level scorer at 7 foot.
Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. The offensive rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Washington passes to Gafford. And that one's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now Conley. Still no points. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Doncic. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The floater. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Washington, a screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Conley against Doncic. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Washington. Now Gafford. On the wing, Jones. Gafford up top. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. McDaniels against Jones. Pass to Towns. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Minnesota shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Reed, a screen on Doncic. Conley with the ball. Checked by Washington. Towns for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. Launches it. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Luka Doncic's size, rebounding is an aspect he always gets to. Nice job creating the second chance play.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. From downtown, Washington grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Doncic, the rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Now Towns, defended by Jones. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Minnesota calls timeout. And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for McDaniels, and it's Morris in for Mike Conley. The Mavericks making a switch here. On defense, the Mavericks. 4-point game. Morris finds Towns. Here's Reed. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Drives to the hoop. Alexander Walker grabs the board. And so it's Minnesota with it. And stolen by Green. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there, boy. Engaged defensively.
Pass to Morris. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dallas on D. They lead by 4. Reed to screen on Doncic. Three-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Puts up a deep 3. That one no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Edwards looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards against Hardaway. From deep. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Lively. Outside. Green. Now here's Doncic. Guarded by Morris. Doncic passes to Lively. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hardaway against Edwards. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Reed to screen on Hardaway. Edwards for 3. He can't hit that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 6. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. They trail by 6. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Maxi Kleber out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. And here's Edwards outside. Hits yet again. Wow!
He's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been a fantastic year.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that'll go down in the history of this franchise. And here's Doncic outside. Minnesota with a rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Morris on the wing. Hardaway grabs the board.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And Doncic launches from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Morris. No points so far. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
And he's good on the first of 3. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Green's checked in for Luka Doncic. He hits the second from the line. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
The Mavericks leading. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Irving for 3. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
That free throw, no good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And the second free throw is good.
Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But, boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
Now here's Hardaway. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Green for 3. Counted from distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Here's Morris. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Green from the arc. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Monte Morris.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Warren's checked in for Minnesota. McLaughlin comes in for Morris. Good on both. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. The Timberwolves, third.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And he drops it first. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Warren. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. They set the screen. Irving, the pass to Lively. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Edwards against Hardaway. There's the triple. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Pass to Reed. Edwards with it. The 3-ball. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. Here's Exum. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. Cranes the jumper to finish off the break. McLaughlin's got his first 2 points.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Irving taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McLaughlin. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in. Both free throws good from Irving.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
Edwards can't hit.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
With some arc, and Hardaway lays it up and in.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
for Minnesota. They've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Irving, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Irving. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go. And Gobert with a block. Anderson passes to Conley. Here's Gobert. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. It's Edwards on the wing. Up and over Hardaway. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman, Rudy Gobert? Excellent at converting while getting hit.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jones comes in for Green. That one misses for Gobert. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Now here's Irving. Coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. Nails it from 3.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 7. Conley passes to McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The 3. Hardaway grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Irving. McDaniels covering. Irving against McDaniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now here's Edwards. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Hardaway with it. Towns covering. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. So it's Minnesota now. 9-point game. Conley looking for an opening. Outside McDaniels. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Washington a screen. And it's Irving missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Conley passes to Edwards from behind the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And now just a 3-point Maverick lead. Hardaway against Edwards. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Here's Edwards. And he lays it up and in.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And Dallas calls time here. Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Doncic checked in. The Mavericks leading. And here is Irving. 17 points in the game. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Irving. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. Double team on Towns. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And looking at the second half of this season, here are the guys who have owned the offensive end. These are the top scorers in the game since the All-Star break. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Pass to Washington. Now Irving. Washington a screen. Irving, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Gobert with it. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Gafford up top. Just 4 to shoot. Jones up top. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to Daniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. McDaniels got 5 now. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Wing shot on the way, and he hits the jumper. Irving's got 19 points. A minute 29 left in the first half. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Gafford the screen. Lets it fly. And the shot's good by Irving. 21 points in the game.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Towns outside. Back to Conley. Towns down low. He's guarded by Washington. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love when Karl-Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
First free throw is good.
What's striking about Karl-Anthony Towns is his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Drops in the 3.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game. This is the game everyone was hoping it would be.
Not me. Could go into overtime. I was looking to get out of here early. Jeez, kidding.
Me too, I was actually.
I mean, sure, we could all just leave right now if you want. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
Their physicality on the boards has been weak, giving them too many extra possessions. Otherwise, they might be ahead right now.
Yeah, you'd like to see a coordinated effort on the glass. It's hard to rely on just one or two guys to get it done and win, but they're trying that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Towns finds McDaniels. Back to Towns. 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards has got 29 points.
That's where patience pays off for Anthony Edwards. The clock is dwindling, but he's keeping his poise.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A., and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." Yeah.
Good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. 4-3. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Now Edwards. That's 29 for him. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Doncic outside. Luka! Get off me!
Boy, you've got to love how Doncic uses his frame and his build. This guy will power right through contact.
Minnesota in the lead. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Jones against McDaniels. And it's Irving missing. Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. From deep, Conley nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got his second basket on the night.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Dallas calls time here. In terms of 2 guards, these guys are putting in the work on the glass. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And think about it. These guards are willing to put on their hard hats and get physical on the glass. I mean, this kind of effort doesn't go unnoticed by teammates.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 15. And here comes the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Conley against Doncic. Towns for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Irving finds Doncic. The 3 is up. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight. Conley against Doncic. Pass to McDaniels. Towns up top. He's guarded by Washington. From deep, Conley buries it from 3. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Irving for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Double team on Towns. Pass to Conley. Here's Gobert, guarded by Doncic. And here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now. Puts up a 3. Cranes the triple. Irving's got 31.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley to the middle. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Doncic outside. Doncic up strong. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Minnesota with the ball. The lead is 2. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Now here's Towns. 5 to shoot. Lets a 3 fly. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Irving, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Over Irving. Kicks it out Towns. Beyond the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Irving. Give him 31 now.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
That's good from Doncic.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Doncic hits them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Over Irving. The shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 36 points.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
The Timberwolves shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Gobert is doubled. Towns with the ball. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Edwards. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Washington passes to Irving for the tie. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Edwards is doubled. Pass to Towns. Launches the three. The kick out to Edwards. From the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Conley. All alone on the break. Drains it from 9 feet away. Conley's got 11 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Now here's Conley. He's got 11. Pass to Edwards. Fires it. They grab their own miss. Towns. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Doncic outside. Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Conley. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Conley drops them both. The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Doncic. He's got 21. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Green. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Lively. From down in the low post, it goes. Lively's got 9 points.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
The Timberwolves shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Doncic against Conley. The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. Reed for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Kleber with a screen. Unloads. And it's Doncic missing.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Conley with the ball. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 7. Hardaway with a screen on Conley. Here's Doncic for 3. Hardaway. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Conley against Doncic. And here's Reed. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Shot clock at 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Green, the pass to Kleba. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Lively. Anderson against Hardaway. Here's Lively. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Towns outside. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, and he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Contest 2s, right? We'll contest the 2s and contest 3s, but no layups.
And Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else, willing to give in on other areas.
Well, you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night. And that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Josh Green, Kyrie Irving out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The first free throw is good.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Timberwolves shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Edwards. And that one's drained from the low block. Edwards got 38 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
They set a pick. Irving with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The basket counts.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
So it's Minnesota now. 3-point lead. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Here's Conley. And here's Edwards. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Washington. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Anderson.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Washington, one shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
Now here's Conley. Reed to screen on Irving. Here's Conley. That one a little long. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Pass to Hardaway. Outside, Green. Kept alive. Here's Lively. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Anderson gets the bucket.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
Outside, Green. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Irving. Irving is doubled. Back to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Edwards finds Conley. Edwards can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Hardaway, the pass to Washington. And the shot goes down.
Love his attacking mindset. What a move at a huge point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
Conley against Irving. Conley passes to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. And the layup is good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Edwards against Hardaway. Outside Irving to take the lead. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 38 points.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He got loose from downtown in the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Pass to Washington. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shoots from 14. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Outside Hardaway. Irving screen on Edwards. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Conley. He gets it in there.
Well, this guy is so clever at figuring out ways to capitalize. When Tim Hardaway Jr. has it, he wants to score it.
Pass to Edwards. Up and over Hardaway. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Now here's Hardaway. Irving, a screen on Edwards. Washington finds Irving. Fires in the triple. Irving's got 41.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal #1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Green.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And that one drops for him. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Conley. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. From 17, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson with it. Irving picks him up. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got his 4th assist in this one. And the Mavericks with possession here. Hardaway with it. Outside, Green. Inside. Outside for Irving. Fires from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the 4th quarter. Washington outside. Green with a screen on Conley. Irving, the pass to Washington. Hardaway. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hardaway's got 6 in the quarter.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
And Minnesota calls time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Now on the court is your squad. Get loud on that bridge.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And McDaniels is subbed in for Alexander Walker. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Conley against Doncic. Here's the floater. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Kleba sinks it from distance. And now a 9-point Dallas lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The Timberwolves have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Conley against Doncic. Towns passes to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. Edwards for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Kleba. Doncic outside. Kleba, screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Kleber with a steal. Doncic with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Edwards against Hardaway. Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Conley. Irving, that's good.
He shot 5 of 6 in a close fourth quarter, giving this team a huge boost when they need him most.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Here's Irving. He is just playing at a high level right now.
Making plays for himself and others. His next assist will give him a double-double.
Now here's Doncic. Gafford with a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Gafford. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Second free throw, no good. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible goals. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now Edwards from the elbow. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Conley against Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Doncic delivers from range.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Puts it up from 12. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. Irving finds Doncic. Count that one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Edwards. Fires the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here is Irving. Back to Doncic. Left side Irving. Pass to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kleber. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Gobert with a screen on Irving. Here's Edwards. And Gafford with the block.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kyrie Irving.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits. And Conley drops them both. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Irving. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Gafford. And that's a double-double for him now.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Another miss by Minnesota. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Outside Hardaway. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, no matter if you're starting or coming off the bench, we've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks,